Good morning, everybody. It's Pam again, the Connected Nurse. Sorry we're a little bit late getting started today, but it'll probably be around this time every day, 9, 10, 9:15 or so, that we'll be coming on to do our Flower Essence Monday reading. Today is November 22nd. We have two master numbers in our date today, 11 and 22. If you're interested in numbers, you can Google what those numbers mean. Usually I go to Doreen Virtue's site or Sacred Scribe numbers to see what those numbers mean. If you have any questions, let me know. Today our flower essence is clematis, and it's under the category of disorientation. So helping us really root into where we are, where we want to be. The overall theme, I guess, for clematis today is the tendency for awareness to float in and out of the body and dreaminess. So you can Google a picture of clematis after. I'm saying Google a lot. But look up a picture of clematis and again use it as a screensaver. Take a look at it. I'm going to do one version of the reading on different websites. Some people have a bit of a variation on what their flower essence is saying, and I find it can be helpful sometimes if you look at a couple different wordings, I guess, of the flowers, just to give you a bit of a more rounded way of looking at the flower message. Sometimes hearing it in a different way can bring a bit more clarity, so if it's not completely clear to you, look it up, see what else it says. So I'm gonna do the reading. We'll bring it in afterwards together. Whatever messages that come up today, then we will discuss them. So I invite you all just to listen with your hearts. It's okay if it doesn't make sense. If anything resonates with you, maybe write it down. Anything that jumps out at you, any phrases, words, any memories, or events or people even that pop into your mind as I'm reading, just write them down and take note. See what's coming up for you today. Clematis is here to help us support our learning for this week. So I invite you just to listen with your hearts. Clematis, and its official name is Clematis vitalba, and it's white. Positive qualities are awake, focused presence, manifesting inspiration in practical life, and embodiment. Patterns of imbalance, avoidance of the present by daydreaming, otherworldly and impractical ideals. The soul in native clematis has a strong inner life. The ability to image and dream is particularly well developed. But these capacities are so strong that they overwhelm and distort the soul's connection with the body and the concrete physical world. This results in a personality that is overly dreamy, lacking a vibrant emotional and physical presence in the here and now. Thus, the great talents of the clematis types are largely untapped, and physical illness easily takes hold of the body because the warm forces of the ego are lacking. In extreme states, such souls will be attracted to drugs, particularly psychotropic drugs, in order to continue the soul's addiction to disincarnated psychic activity. Clematis helps such persons to realize that the great gifts within them can be constructively channeled into the physical world. In this way, the soul forces grow warmer, richer, and more present for others. So before we bring it in, I'm just going to discuss a little bit about what's coming up. So a lot of us, we kind of dream, or we have dreams, our inner life, where we are doing all these amazing things that we want to do, but in our physical presence right now, we kind of avoid it because of fear. We're afraid of some of our gifts or some of the things we want to do. Sometimes it's completely different from what our daytime jobs are, even though we can dream that, well, for instance, I really wanted to do flower essence readings for probably 2 months before I started doing it because I was so afraid. So I just dreamed about it and thought about it instead of actually doing it. And it's not that I made myself sick, but it's kind of tiring to be suppressing parts of yourself that really want to come up. And if you have inspiration, if you've asked your guides, or if you've just asked yourself, like, I wish I could be doing all these things that I really want to, but I'm too afraid. It takes a lot of energy to suppress that. In terms of the drugs, it says psychotropic drugs especially. So we can have lots of different types of addictions. Some we might not even realize that we use in order to kind of blunt those feelings or suppress them, like I was saying, suppressing your dreams or what you really want to be doing. Some people use drugs. Some people use sleep. For me, that's kind of my go-to, is sleeping if I fall asleep early in the evening, or having a nap sometimes. Naps can be great, but if you're using them to kind of avoid what you need to be doing, then that's kind of one way of, avoiding your life or continuing. It says your soul's addiction to disincarnated psychic activity. So to be disincarnated, it just means that you're not fully living in your body. So your soul is kind of outside of yourself, or your spirit. Sometimes you can feel when you're feeling floaty or dreamy, or like you're not really sure where you are. Sometimes that can be a bit of disincarnated activity. So you want to really root into your body so that your spirit and your soul can help direct you in your day-to-day affairs and help you with overcoming your fear to really pursue those dreams that you really want to go for. And I think that's coming up a lot for a lot of people lately. A lot of my friends, some of my clients, they're wondering, how do I really pursue my dreams that I really want to be doing? I have these specific skills in my current job, and it just kind of seems out of character, they'll say, for me to be doing that. But it's really in character. That's really what they truly desire to be doing, but it's the fear of what keeps us kind of in our same lane. If we want to be turning left or right in our lives, then we just have to trust that that is the right thing to do. If that's what you're feeling called to do, if that's divinely inspired for you. We all have gifts within us. I think the only difference between us and the really gifted people of the world, like Oprah or Deepak Chopra, for example, they're very famous people who have done a lot of great things. The only difference between us and them is that they've had the courage to pursue their dreams, and I guess God or the universe or whoever you want to say has really blessed them with these gifts and given them a platform that they can speak their truths and share with us all their messages, their divine messages, so that we can benefit from them. And we don't necessarily need a world platform to do that. We can still share our gifts with those around us. Hi. And just allowing ourselves to do that. And it takes a lot of courage. It took me a long time, almost a decade, I suppose, to allow myself to even have my gifts or share my gifts. And it's just been in the last 2 years that I've really accepted that I have these gifts. And what makes me different from them is the fact that they just had maybe more courage than I did, or support at the time. And so I am very supported lately. I am blessed to have a lot of friends in my life that have really supported me. And my family as well. They support me to help bring these messages to you. And maybe my messages aren't quite as... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. My messages are just as important as anyone's in any book that you guys are reading on the shelf. It's just that this is my way of doing it with you right now. So just trust that if you have gifts or messages, that you also can share them the same way. And if you feel compelled to say something to someone, to a friend or even a stranger, just trust that you are divinely guided to do that, and that your messages need to be heard. All of us are equal. We're all made the same. It just takes courage to speak our truths and assist others. That's really what we're here for. So let's bring in our flower together. So again, Just listen with your hearts. You can repeat out loud or in your mind. I ask for the flower essence of clematis to enter my energy field, energy body, and physical consciousness with the help of the divine. I ask for the flower essence of clematis to assist me with awake, focused presence, manifesting inspiration in practical life, embodiment, and the courage to speak my truth, act my truth, and embrace my inner divinity. Please assist me with the courage to follow my dreams, to assist others in any way that I feel compelled to do so. And please assist me in receiving guidance, blessings, messages, and love from all of those who have come to assist me. I ask for the flower essence of clematis to manifest, integrate, hands on the side of your head, stabilize. Well, I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful week. It is kind of sloppy outside already, which means it's getting warm, so that makes me happy. Drive safe, take care. If you have any questions, let me know. You can send me a message, you can text me or email me, however you wish to get a hold of me. And if anything is coming up for you, you're welcome. Feel free to reach out. I hope you have a super awesome day. We'll take care. See you soon. Bye.